it simply made sense to make sure that we had a trade office right here in Ahmedabad, in this great area of Gujarat that is going through this incredible time of growth. We are happy to be having this particular opening, and more than that, to have a permanent presence, one which, if the indication is anything that I've heard from today from the business community, one in which we are going to see growth. We have opened a number of trade offices in this country. We've seen trade move upwards. Exports have moved up, imports have moved up, investments have moved up, but there is so much more that we could be doing. And so as we try to have an ear to the ground on what is happening and where it's happening, of course we continue to hear Gujarat, 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 like a refrain, like a cheerleading section wherever we go. And I want to say, Mr. Modi, to you, in meeting with key business people today, as we had business discussions, your name kept coming up. Things don't happen by accident, ladies and gentlemen. Things happen when the right policies are in place, the right principles, and the right people behind those. Would you agree? That is what makes things happen. And of course, we are here because we believe the potential is great. The growth period that this particular area, the Gujarat, is going through is as a result of certain policies and principles being put in place. And everywhere you look, read, and listen, this Gujarat is talked about as the emerging state, as among the top 5, and I'm sure if Mr. Modi and others have their ways, it will be more than the top 5. And we want to make sure that Canadian business has as light a load as possible, and the playing field is as level as possible, so that Canadian business can come here and be a part of the exciting things that are going on. We have business people that are here, and it's often not talked about. As Mr. Modi would know, as other people in politics would know, the positive things don't seem to get the same coverage, and I'm not quite sure why that is, but that is the way it is. But for instance, I don't think Canadians realize, maybe people in Ahmedabad realize this, I don't think Canadians realize that McCain's, for instance, a name known to all Canadians, when McCain's started here just a few years ago, they were working with a grower on 1 hectare of land. And that has grown to 17,000 hectares of land, 1,000 growers that are working with environmentally advanced, environmentally sensitive drip irrigation to produce a great product, provide jobs, and provide prosperity. So thank you so much for those of you who are here. Our Prime Minister Harper sends his greetings. I reported to him favorably after I met with Prime Minister Singh some months ago, and I can tell you our Prime Minister, I can't talk about dates, but very much wants to visit. So I will just say stay tuned on that one, and thank you so much for what we can do together and what we will do together.